He says, I'll walk you home. Checks the lock, keeps your phone. Says it's just in case, you know. Code on the back room chair, his name in all your mail. Every exit marked with care, but only from his side. He calls himself protective, like a blessing, like a shield. But every door you touch only swings one way. Baby, I'm obsessive, 'cause I love you. I'm your safe, but every time you try, the handle doesn't change. He calls himself protective. You just call it one way. He keeps your spare set safe, so you never lose your keys. Tracks your little blue dot like it's proof that you believe. Friends' names fade from your screen, that one never liked me. Funny how concern can sound like closing metal seams. He calls himself protective, like a blessing, like a shield. But every door you touch only swings one way. Baby, I'm obsessive, 'cause I love you. I'm your safe, but every time you try, the handle doesn't change. He calls himself protective. You just call it one way. What if care left a crack of air? What if love opened more than it closed? If you need permission just to breathe and move, is it danger out there or the danger you hold? He calls himself protective, like a blessing, like a shield. But every door you touch only swings one way. You pack one bag so quiet, heart pounding in the frame. Tonight you push so hard, that old hinge finally breaks. I'll still call it protective. You'll just call it escape. Velvet on the chairs, ice in every glass, gold frame on the mirror, cracks you never ask. Laughs flow like perfume, sharp behind the teeth, diamonds on their fingers, hands curled underneath. A room full of tension can still look luxurious. Every glimmer hiding how furious we are. Silk on the surface, nails in the mattress. That's the danger, that's the danger of pretty darkness. Candles dripping slow, cold shadows trade their lies. Compliments like carved stone, heavy in their shine. You pour me another, smile like it's a dare. All this curated comfort can't clean the poison air. A room full of tension can still look luxurious. Every glimmer hiding how furious we are. Crystal clinks in time with my heartbeat. Chandelier shaking, but nobody sees. We dress the storm in velvet and glass, but thunder still talks through the cracks. Oh, a room full of tension can still look luxurious. Every glimmer hiding how furious we are. Silk on the surface, nails in the mattress. That's the danger, that's the danger of pretty darkness. That's the danger of pretty darkness. She kisses like a warning sign, laughing with her hands on fire. His name still tastes like borrowed time, but she keeps leaning in and tighter. All her friends say walk away, she just twists the volume up. Heart in the backseat spinning plates, mind saying enough. 'Cause the chemistry keeps sounding louder than reason, drowning every red flag out in reverb and breathing. Every look is a hit, every touch is a glitch, yeah. The chemistry keeps sounding louder than reason, louder than reason. She traces every faded scar, knows the story, knows the cost. Still she's picking constellations in a sky that gets her lost. Lightning in a locked up room, she could find the exit door. But every time he says her name, she's right back wanting more. 'Cause the chemistry keeps sounding louder than reason, drowning every red flag out in reverb and breathing. Every look is a hit, every touch is a glitch, yeah. The chemistry keeps sounding louder than reason. If danger had a face, it would look like this. Open palm, clenched fist, and she can't resist. If logic had a voice, she would cut the cord. But her body makes a different choice and pulls him closer. 'Cause the chemistry keeps sounding louder than reason, drowning every red flag out in reverb and breathing. Every look is a hit, every touch is a glitch, yeah. The chemistry keeps sounding louder than reason, louder than reason. She reads the message, lets the screen go dark. Blue light gone, but it burned a mark. Thumb on the glass, but she pulls it back. Heart in her throat, but her spine stays flat. For 1 minute, silence feels like power. Every second stretching like a tower. She won't chase, won't just her breath in the room. For 1 minute, silence feels like power, holding all the noise outside the door. She's her own signal for now. Name on the phone, face in her mind. Every old answer she could still type. Clock on the wall ticks like a dare, but she owns the pause like a folding chair. For 1 minute, silence feels like power. Every second stretching like a tower. She won't chase, won't speak, just a breath in the room. For 1 minute, silence feels like power, holding all the noise outside the door. She's her own signal for now. Maybe she calls back later. Maybe never. Maybe she says what she meant, or says less. But this small, still space in a shaking hand is the first thing she's claimed for herself. For 1 minute, silence feels like power. Every second stretching like a tower. She won't chase, won't speak, just a breath in the room. For 1 minute, silence feels like power, holding all the noise outside the door. She's her own signal for now. Keys on the counter, you slip them into your fist. Say, I just worry about you, and seal it all with a kiss. Your hand on my shoulder, guiding me through the door. You say it's only because you love me. I start counting exits on the floor. You call it protection, I hear a lock turning. Love like a secret, love like a warning. It was a garden, now it's a golden cage. You hold me so gently, I'm still trapped all the same. Friends in my phone, you scroll like it's evidence. Baby, I'm only checking 'cause I get so anxious. You draw the curtains, say the world is too loud. Your arms feel safe till I notice I never see the crowd. You call it protection, I hear a lock turning. Love like a secret, love like a warning. It was a garden, now it's a golden cage. You hold me so gently, I'm still trapped all the same. When did sweet concern turn into curfews and conditions? When did all your questions start to sound like accusations? I miss the girl who ran head first into every open space. Now I rehearse excuses just to leave this place. You call it protection. I hear a lock turning, love like a secret, love like a warning. It was a garden, now it's a golden cage. You hold me so gently, I'm still trapped. Turn the key over, lay it down on the table. If this is what you call safety, I'd rather be unsafe, but able. His laugh gets loud when she walks past. He leans in close to every word. Eyes never leave in the room she's in, but yours are the ones that burn. He folds concern like paper cranes, leaves them scattered on your chair. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. You say he's just like that, he just worries it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts in the air. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. He pours your glass, he saves your seat. He laughs at jokes you barely made. Ask about your longest day, but watches every move she makes. You hold your breath at the table, feel your pulse in your chair. All these small, soft gestures are starting to feel like flares. You say he's just like that, he just worries it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts in the air. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that look like care. Maybe you're wrong, maybe it's you, or maybe that look is telling the truth. If love is a language, you're saying too much with casual glances and lingering touch. You say he's just like that, he just worries it's fine, but you taste something bitter every time he's kind. Little cuts in the kindness, little ghosts everywhere. Jealousy hides in silence and smiles that say they care. He counts her steps down the hallway, under breath, clock on the wall, dripping louder in his chest, door clicks shut. All the air tilts out of frame. He checks his phone like she might vanish from her name. He hates this feeling, shaking in a tidy room. She laughs and leans and says, you always jump too soon. He panics every time she leaves the room, heart in his throat like it's leaving too. She calls it intense, says unstable, ruins the mood. He's drowning in a glass of quiet, she just wants a lighter truth. He panics every time she leaves the room, and she calls it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. She wipes her face on his t-shirt, tired eyes, says I'm not a cure for worst parts of your mind. He swears he'll change, writes new rules on coffee lids, holds them tight till they blur like all the rest he did. And he hates this distance, growing in a crowded bed. 'Cause unstable ruins the mood. Is it love or just alarm bells ringing with my name? Are you holding me or holding back another wave? He wants calm, she wants truth. He says stay, she says you. He panics every time she leaves the room, heart in his throat like it's leaving too. She calls it intense, says unstable, ruins the mood. Two people on the same old carpet, watching different skies above them bloom. He panics every time she leaves the room, and she calls it intense. 'Cause unstable ruins the mood. Your name on his keychain, your face in his cracked phone. He calls it protection, you call it your home. Hands on your shoulders, stay close, don't roam. He clips your wings, then calls it our zone. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the line in just the same. You mistake the pressure for safety and tell yourself it's love, not a cage. He checks where you're sleeping, counts every I'm fine. You trade all your daylight for space in his mind. Friends say, are you shrinking? You laugh it away, say, this is devotion, while you fade to gray. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the line in just the same. You mistake the pressure for safety and tell yourself it's love, not a cage. What if love is open hands, not a list of where you stand? What if care is letting go, not a map of who you are? When you finally feel the bruise of a life that's getting small, you'll pull your heart back from his pocket and remember it was yours through it all. He keeps your heart in his pocket like a promise, worn and folded next to all his change. You mistake the weight for warmth upon your chest, call the tightening a shelter from the rain. He keeps your heart in his pocket like it's priceless, but locks you in the line in just the same. You thought that the pressure meant safety, now you're learning that your pulse means escape. Clock on the wall dripping louder in his chest. Door clicks shut, all the air tilts out of frame. He checks his phone like she might vanish from her name. He hates this feeling, shaking in a tidy room. She laughs and leans in, says you always jump too soon. He panics every time she leaves the room, heart in his throat like it's leaving too. She calls it intense, says unstable ruins the mood. He's drowning in a glass of quiet, she just wants a lighter truth. He panics every time she leaves the room, and she calls it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. She wipes her face on his t-shirt, tired eyes, says I'm not a cure for the worst parts of your mind. He swears he'll change, writes no rules on coffee lids, holds them tight till they blur like all the rest he did. He hates this distance, growing in a crowded bed. She traces circles on his arm and calmly says, you panic every time I leave the room, heart in your hands like it's breaking soon. I call it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. I'm dancing in a small apartment, you're bracing for a storm that never moves. You panic every time I leave the room, and I call it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. Is it love or just alarm bells ringing with my name? Are you holding me or holding back another wave? He wants calm, she wants truth. He says stay, she says you. He panics every time she leaves the room, heart in his throat like it's leaving too. She calls it intense, says unstable ruins the mood. Two people on the same old carpet, watching different skies above them blue. He panics every time she leaves the room, and she calls it intense, 'cause unstable ruins the mood. He pours her coffee, names every fracture in her smile, says you're tired again, like he's been camping in her mind. She never told him about the night she couldn't breathe. Still he traces every shadow like a map under her sleeve. He reads her silence better than her words, finishes the sentences she never said. Feels like safety till it's sitting in her head. If he reads her silence better than her words, every quiet thought becomes his home. If he knows her better than she knows herself, she should run. She should run. Dinner in the doorway, he's already guessed what went wrong. Rough day at the office, let me tell you what they've done. She laughs on cue now, learns the script he wrote for two. Every time she tries to answer, he already knows the truth. He reads her silence better than her words. Here's a tremor in a half-drawn breath. Feels like kindness till she's got nothing left. If he reads her silence better than her words, every pause turns into proof. emotion gets translated into words. Is it love, or is it losing yourself slow? If he never needs to ask you, where do you ever go? He reads her silence better than her words, pulls her secrets from a sideways glance. Feels like magic till it steals her only chance. If he reads her silence better than her words, every thought is under his thumb. If he's always in her head before the feeling even comes, she should run. She should run. She should run. You fold my name into sharp white squares. Say it's all for keeping safe, all for keeping me there. Keys on the counter, your smile so sure. You call it shelter, feels more like a drawer. You love like ownership, papers all closets, small print, fine lines I keep signing in invisible ink. Like maybe you won't notice this time. You talk forever, like it's forever, not like I'm starting to think, but my hand just hovers over the dotted line. I keep signing in invisible ink. You frame our photos, hang them straight, then straight again. Measure every crooked edge like you're guarding something. Then you say you're mine, like a blessing, like a crown. But every time you say it, I feel my name written down. You love like owners, papers all close, a small print, fine line. I keep signing in invisible ink, hoping I can slip up through in time. You talk forever, like it's forever, not like I'm starting to sink, but my hand just trembles over the dotted line. I keep signing in invisible ink. What if I left one page blank? Would you see me or just see what you can take? If I wrote leave, so faint it barely shown, would it break your heart if it never reached your home? You love like ownership, papers all closet, small print, fine lines I keep signing in invisible ink, leaving every exit undefined. You talk forever, like it's forever. Smile while I quietly shrink till the day this pen runs out above your line and my name stops in invisible ink. He used to fold his hands, mouth those words like they were written on the back of his eyes. Now the ceiling feels taller than the sky ever did. Every corner in this bedroom keeps its distance. If he can't have her, he doesn't know how to pray anymore. Every sentence falls and shatters on the floor. The room turns colder around that truth. He says her name and nothing answers back but blue. Coffee cup on the night counting him down. He tries to talk to the silence, but it just stares through, like the walls all decided they don't owe him the sound. If he can't have her, he doesn't know how to pray anymore. Every sentence falls and shatters on the floor. The room turns colder around that truth. He says her name and nothing answers back but blue. You said, text me when you're home, then share your location. Tiny locks in every line disguises dedication. You count the nights like favors owed. You call it keeping score. My name sounds strange in your mouth, like something that you own. Your care sounds like rules to me. Every baby feels like promise you'll obey. You say it is love. My body pulls away. Your touch writes my schedule down, tries to tell my heartbeat what to say. You swear this is love, but my body says otherwise anyway. You hold the door there, hold my time, rewrite plans you never asked. Just worried as you scan my clothes and edit out my past. You plant your hands around my waist like fences in wet ground. Call it home, call it forever. I just hear your na-na, la-la-la. Your care sounds like rules to me. Every baby feels like promise you'll obey. You say it is love. My body pulls away. Your touch writes my schedule down, tries to tell my heartbeat what to say. You swear this is love, but my body says otherwise anyway. If this is what loving you cost, why does it feel like get lost? Why does my spine go stiff when you say my full name? If this is your version of safe, why does my pulse try to escape? How come my skin flinches every time you say it's just my way? Your care sounds like rules to me. Every baby feels like promise you'll obey. You say it is love. My body pulls away. Your touch writes my schedule down, tries to tell my heartbeat what to say. You swear this is love, but my body, my body, my body says otherwise anyway.
He says, come here, hand on the door frame, pulls you back like it's some kind of game.
Every exit turns into a dare. Your name in his mouth like a quick little prayer. You keep packing, he keeps laughing. Calls it passion, calls it love. But your chest keeps quiet cracking like a window from above. He pulls you closer every time you try to leave. Every goodbye gets tangled in this sleep. The bruise is emotional, but it blooms in color. Purple in your patience, yellow in your cover. The bruise is emotional, but it blooms in color. You're fading in his arms and he just holds you tighter. Phone face down, friends all think you're fine. You edit every story till it almost sounds like mine. Yeah, he gets a little loud, but he means well. You keep turning down the volume on your own hell. You keep shrinking, he keeps drinking. Says you're thinking way too much, but your heart keeps silent screaming every time he feels your touch. He pulls you closer every time you try to leave. Every goodbye gets tangled in his sleeve. The bruise is emotional, but it blooms in color. Purple in your promise, yellow in your cover. The bruise is emotional, but it blooms in color. You're fading in his arms and he just holds you tighter. Yeah. What if love looked like space to breathe? What if I can't let your hands run free? Can you picture your own shoulders, warm and safe on a different street? He pulls you closer every time you try to leave. But there's a door frame shaking when you breathe. The bruise is emotional, it still blooms in color. But this time every shade is you choosing another. The bruise was emotional and it bloomed in color. You're walking out the door and you don't let him touch you. No. Heard them toast are meant to be plastic flutes and crooked teeth. He shows up in that same old shirt, same old joke, same fresh hurt. She laughs it off, she knows the map. Every promise on his tab, every line is deja vu. Every baby, it's just you. They keep calling it fate, 'cause bad decision sounds less romantic. Blame it on the stars, on the cards, on the sky, on the planets. She knows the truth, but she keeps dancing in the damage. Oh, they keep calling it fate, but it's a choice every time they crash it. His hands find her in the crowd. All apologies way too loud. I've changed, I swear, just one more chance. Same old speech, same hungry glance. She rolls her eyes, still moves in close. Knows the ending, loves the ghost. Floor is spinning, heart off beat. Still she leans into the heat. They keep calling it fate, 'cause bad decision sounds less romantic. Blame it on the wine, on the room, on the rush, on the panic. She knows the truth, but she mouths, this is the last time. He mouths, you know that I'll call ya. Mirror in the hallway, catches her mid-spin, mid-lie. She whispers to her reflection. We both know exactly why they keep calling it fate, 'cause bad decision sounds less romantic. Blame it on the dark, on the spark, on the pull, automatic. She knows the truth, but she keeps dancing in the damage. Oh, they keep calling it fate. She keeps choosing to crash again. Roses on the table, lipstick on the stem. Two glasses, one still trembling, like it knows how this will end. Your jacket on the chair back, phone face down, still warm. I trace our names and spill the wine, little halos round the harm. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. Laughter on the fridge door, photos stuck with tape. You smiling in a summer shirt I can't bring myself to take. You slam the bathroom mirror, I flinch before the sound. It isn't what you say tonight, it's what gets written down. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scene. How did we get here? Silence loud as sirens. Love turned into alibis, both of us just testifying. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bed sheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. Air holds its breath, clock hands stall. Even the hallway stays outside the wall. Your mouth finds mine, That first small sound, like a branch about to crack. A kiss can sound like a warning if the room is quiet enough. Every soft collision spells out this will hurt. She hears it like thunder under skin. A kiss can sound like a warning, and she leans in again. Curtain light trembling on your crooked grin, her name on your tongue, already wearing thin. Her heart does the math, all minus no plus. Still she chases that spark like it's the only buzz. A kiss can sound like a warning if the room is quiet enough. Every soft collision spells out this will hurt. She hears it like thunder under skin. A kiss can sound like a warning, and she leans in again. Maybe it's habit, maybe it's hope, maybe she loves the way damage glows. Your breath says danger, your hands say stay. She understands both and chooses anyway. A kiss can sound like a warning if the room is quiet enough. Every soft collision spells out this will hurt. She hears it like thunder under skin. A kiss can sound like a warning, and she leans in again. Red dress on a Tuesday, he said he'd stay clean. Started last week, laughing at the warnings like they're old friends. Her lipstick on his coffee marks the end. She's his favorite bad habit, and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with some addictions are off wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit, and he'll use it till it uses him up, and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. Midnight in his work shirt, tie on the floor, phone face down, it hurts. She laughs in his collar, says you're all mine. He tastes all his failures in her cheap wine. She's his favorite bad habit, and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with some addictions are off wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit, and he'll use it till it uses him up, and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. shaking in the daylight, still smelling her skin. Swears this is the last time till she walks back in. Oh no, he can't tell the craving from the truth. All he's ever hungry for is her. She's his favorite bad habit, and he knows it. Takes a hit of her name just to cope with some addictions. Arrive wearing perfume, and they take what they want when they choose. She's his favorite bad habit, and he'll use it till it uses him up, and he loses every promise he swore he'd hold true. Blue light cuts across the bedroom. Your face flickers on a rectangle. My heart does that stupid backflip. Thought I left you in the last year. It's just pixels, but my hands start to shake. It's just letters, but I'm wide awake. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine till you lit up in the dark. Now I'm scrolling through the wreckage of a number in my heart. Finished on the nightstand. Your text crashes through the quiet. 3 words, are you still up? I know exactly what you're asking. It's just habits, but they drag like chains. It's just contact, but it knows my pain. A phone glows at 2 a.m. and ruins the whole room. One name on a screen can reopen every wound. I was fine till you lit up in the dark. Now I'm scrolling through the wreckage of a number in my heart. Thumb above your message, hovering. Every part of me remembers what answer it would bring. I could fall again so easy into everything we knew. I could turn the screen face down or let it pull me back to you. A phone glows at 2 a.m.